I've been covering Aether Gazer for, I guess, as long as it has been announced. This is a game that I initially covered over on my main channel years ago and have been continuing to cover on both channels periodically as they continue to overhaul the game and release additional information and follow-up. Now, the Aether Gazer Twitter has been completely silent ever since October 30th, 2022. That's roughly 6 months, half a year at this juncture. Until today, when they made a tweet stating Aether Gazer is back. Warning, the deviation rate is approaching critical value. Dear admin, it's up to us to prevent the collapse of our new world. After 6 months, not only do we have new information, but we have a new trailer. And with that, reignited hope that we'll be able to play the game very soon, which, just FYI, I actually have a little bit of information on. Now, before we jump into Aether Gazer, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your guys' support is invaluable, and I cannot thank you all enough for continuing to support me. Also, if you have a minute, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream there every weekend. I'll be streaming Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail there this month. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the responses here. I know it's nice to see this game back, but I mean, there are Star Rail, the new Wuthering Waves. The future is not so bright. I mean, no. Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, they're completely different games launching at completely different times. They're not going to impact or inhibit Aether Gazer's success. If anything, the games that could inhibit Aether Gazer's success are Honkai Impact 3rd or Punishing Gray Raven. Do you know what would help? If you bring it to PC. I got into the closed beta test but lost interest just because I couldn't get into it on mobile. I completely agree. I played Punishing Gray Raven twice on PC, the official global PC client, and it is immeasurably better than it is on mobile. I genuinely forgot this game existed since there were no news or anything for so long. Yes, it's been 5 months and now it's back. I'm so excited to see the new things in this game. And they seem to be the common sentiment with the few people criticizing them for remaining silent for as long as they have. But I mean, you know, at the same time, like, what are they gonna say? We're still working on it. Now, they uploaded the trailer to Twitter and they uploaded the trailer to YouTube. Now, Twitter has this horrible compression, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a look at the video on YouTube instead. All right, yeah, that has me hyped. Now, not necessarily to the same extent of, I don't know, something like Punishing Gray Raven, sure, but this is a very good looking game. Now, at the same time, while this is a very good looking game, I do not think it is the best looking action game. I do not think it looks like it will be the best action game in terms of raw gameplay, in terms of features. But this is also being published by YoStar, who are, if I believe, also in charge of publishing Arknights. Arknights, of course, isn't the best looking strategy RPG, yet it is still one of, if not the most popular. Now, concerning its global release, I do have it on very good authority that it is much closer than we expect. I cannot specify when that is because, well, I don't know. They never gave me an exact date, but more of a rough estimate, a time frame. But I will say it's not too far away. So knowing this, I am very excited because not only are we going to have Aether Gazer, not only are we going to have Wuthering Waves, not only are we going to have Honkai Star Rail and an infinite amount of other incredibly high quality, or at the very least fun gacha games to play, but we're gonna have them to play this year. Now, if Aether Gazer isn't your kind of game, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be of more interest to you. One featuring a list of gacha games that are releasing this month, the other featuring a gacha game that is releasing at some point this year that I'm actually kind of excited for.